Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. I'm sitting outside of my least favorite place ever. No offense to dentists or anyone that works for a dentist office, but I hate them so much. And I'm really nervous. I was talking to myself over here and I'm like, why am I so nervous? I have this tooth. It's like one of my back molars, not the very, very back, but like the second to the back. And I feel like a hole in it. And it's pretty good size from what I can tell. I can't really see it because it's on my upper one. And it almost feels like maybe I've had a filling come out or something, because I think I would have noticed like a small hole, bigger hole, you know? And so I'm like telling myself, what is the worst they could tell you? You need a filling? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This person is backing up and I swear they're so close to hitting me. Okay, we're good. If I get that, maybe that's the worst that could happen. My car gets totaled at the dentist office. But I'm like, what is the worst that could happen? You need a filling. You need a crown. The absolute worst. We have to pull your tooth. None of that is worth like I'm like reacting like I'm headed to a firing squad. Like I just hate it so much. I've been dreading it for days. They called yesterday. I just had an appointment for them to like look at it and like get on the schedule to do whatever I needed to do to get it fixed. But they called, I'm sorry. They called yesterday and said, we actually have an opening if you want to come in for a cleaning at the same time, which my cleaning was in a couple weeks. So we're getting it all done today. Dreading it so bad, but the good news is it's going to be over. Like I'm going to get it over with and I can stop thinking about it and we'll know what we're dealing with. You know, like my imagination has gotten the best of me. I've had a few crowns. I really have. David has really great teeth, like strong teeth. He barely ever has cavities. He's never had to have a crown. My teeth are just, they're not great. And, I think it's just like genetics or whatever. I've had to have crowns. I've had to have fillings. And I take good care of my teeth. I floss them. I brush them every day, multiple times a day. I don't know. I don't have the best luck. And I hate getting crowns done. I have a little bit of PTSD from it. And I'm just kind of nervous about that. But this dentist is awesome. I've had one crown done here and one filling done, and they were both really great, but it was a little bit painful, the crown. So I'm a little bit nervous, but it's gonna be all right. I have a lot, I've told y'all in the past, I have like childhood issues from going to a dentist when I was a really little kid that was like basically abusive verbally, like threatening to rip my shoes off, rip my socks off, and then rip my feet off. Like that's exactly what they said to me. And like that kind of stuff is deep within you, you know? So they also have told me that I have a very small mouth and I know they're going to do x-rays and it's very difficult for me to get x-rays done. So I'm dreading the whole thing. But after we get done here today, whatever it means, I don't know how long it's going to take, but whatever we get done today, I'm going to head back home. David's home with the kids. At some point this afternoon, we're going to go up to the church and film our podcast for the week. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but we're going to do something. And then, what is this? No. And then tonight we have our ice cream social at the church. So really excited about that. We're going to bring a bunch of games, like board games, card games, that kind of thing. And we're going to have ice cream. Everybody's bringing different toppings and we're going to have like a big fun family church night. So we're really excited about that. And also we need to get everything done at the house today. So in between the dentist and going to the church for the podcast, I need to get stuff together because tomorrow, bright and early, we're talking 5 or 6 a.m. We are headed to Grammy and Grandpa's for the weekend. It'll be just Thursday and Friday, and we'll come home Saturday. But we're headed there for the 4th of July weekend, which we're really excited about. I need to finish laundry. I need to pack, get everything together so that we can leave bright and early in the morning. But my appointment is at 10 and it's 9:53. So I'm going to go ahead and go in. Maybe they can take me a few minutes early. If not, I'll just sit in there and be nervous. Let's all fingers crossed that it is a filling and not a crown. I will say I'm not having a lot of pain but I wasn't having a pain when I had the crowns anyway. So I don't know if that really tells me anything. Like I didn't go in there having pain and then they said I needed a crown. So I don't know that that means anything, but it does feel like, it feels like a hole in my tooth. So it's giving me a lot of anxiety. Okay. They're all super nice in there. They're super sweet. So I'm going to put my big girl panties on and get this done. I will see you guys when it's over with. Let's go in there and get this done. Okay. I've got like the nastiest taste in my mouth because I let them do the fluoride thing. I don't always do the fluoride paste because it's like an extra $30. And I mean, twice a year that adds up. But I usually try to do it like at least one out of the two. And since I just had that hole in my tooth, I just want whatever I can do to make my teeth okay. They did tell me I had beautiful teeth, and the dentist is like, besides the hole, your teeth are gorgeous and there's no problem with them. I'm like, well, thanks. Except for that hole. So what they said is what they think happened is there was a filling on this tooth, and then there was like some decay under the filling, and then eventually like part of it like broke the tooth off. Not all of it, but like a little section of it. And because it's right next to another crown that I had, it would be hard to fill it because it's kind of like on the edge. So they want me to get a crown. They are so nice there, though. I'm telling you, the sweetest people. I love our dentist, and they're going to try to get me in quickly. So I just don't want this hole in my tooth. So I go back in a couple weeks, actually like 10 days. So can't ask for better than that. They're going to text me with the copay. So, and I'm pretty much probably, I didn't tell them this, but I'm definitely going to ask the price with the nitrous happy gas stuff because I had it last time and it did kind of help me stay calm. But they're so sweet. And the hygienist that I had was probably my favorite one that I've ever had. She was so sweet. And she talked to me like the whole time about like Disney and her kids, and they want to go to Disney soon. And we were talking about Disney. And normally I don't like chit chat, but it really did calm me down. And she was so sweet. So I survived, y'all. So I'm headed back home. This nasty stuff on my teeth. But I survived. So anyway, I don't have to go back for cleaning until January, but I will be back. I will be back to get that crown done, which is not fun. And I take really good care of my teeth. They're like, your teeth look great. I'm like, but why then why do I have to have all these crowns and fillings? Anyway, I will see you guys back. I'm going to go home, get some packing / cleaning done. I still need to edit a video, trying to get all that done. So anyway, I'm headed home. All right, you guys. So it is just a couple hours later. I made myself an iced coffee before I left for the dentist, and I'm just now finishing it. That stuff that they put on your teeth, it's so nasty. It makes everything taste like it. They asked me if I wanted like mint, bubble gum, strawberry, or something else. I always go with mint, but maybe I should choose a different flavor next time because that was nasty. Okay. I fed everybody lunch. We just went as easy as possible. I had like a little bit of bread left, so I made Nate a grilled cheese. Lucy had a corn dog. Mark had some tortilla chips and some yogurt and like whatever I could scrounge up that he would eat. He's my picky one. Everybody's fed. I think we're going to leave a little bit early before church tonight. Well, we are going to leave early before church to go film the podcast, but I'm going to leave a little bit early before I have to do that. And I'm going to grab them like an early dinner. That way we really don't have anything else I can make them. And if I did, I would have to be making dinner at like 3 o'clock. So we're just going to pick something up and then they can eat it at the church before we do the ice cream and all that. Cause I don't want them just having ice cream for dinner. You know, I mean, every now and then I guess it's okay. I just sat and listened to, while I was making them dinner, lunch and stuff, I just sat and listened to the Brian Koberger sentencing, or not sentencing, they aren't sentencing yet, but when he pled guilty. I have like no faith left in humanity by listening to this and reading the comments because I was just watching like a YouTube channel and like everybody was commenting. Oh my gosh, this man admits that he did it. They asked him every single thing. Did you go in with the intent to kill this person? Yes. Did you kill this person? Yes. Was it your car that was there. Yes. He admitted to every single thing, which what a psycho. But he admitted to every single thing, and people are still in the comments going, that's not true. He definitely didn't do it. It's not his car there. He's being framed. And I'm like, you guys, how much more clear cut could it be? The man is admitting to every single thing. And they're like, justice is not being served. And I know, like, the family, I don't think is super happy because they wanted him to get the death penalty. And I totally understand that. But at the same time, like, now the thing won't have to go to trial and, like, risk some crazy thing happening and him getting out. Because with a jury, you just never know. Like, look at Casey Anthony and other people like her. They could totally walk free if you just get a jury who can't convict for whatever reason. So I think it's a great thing that he pled guilty, and he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. He's getting like 4 consecutive, well, he hasn't been sentenced yet, but apparently the plea agreement was he was going to get 4 consecutive life sentences, no possibility of appeal, no possibility of parole. And I think that no amount of anything is going to bring these people back. So that's just heartbreaking. But him sitting in prison the rest of his life, I think is at least some sort of justice. It's just so sad. Like, what would compel someone to do something like he did? Such a horrific thing. And then for people to like root for him. One lady was in the comments saying that he was so handsome and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what is the world coming to? I can't. So never read comments. It's just not, it's not good. I don't understand how people can think that he is not guilty. Like, especially when he's admitting it. He is admitting it. I mean, it's not like he's getting a slap on the wrist. He's getting sentenced to life in prison. It just makes me so irritated with people. And it's like, if you have a social media, you're an influencer, if you have a YouTube channel and you get occasional mean comments, look at what people are crazy and they're going to comment stupid stuff. If they're going to say stuff like that, they're going to say stupid things to your video too. And it's not you, it is them. That's my philosophy because, man, I could not believe some of the comments that people were saying. Oh my goodness. And I have been praying for the family because I cannot imagine sending your child to college thinking that they're going to be safe and something this horrific happening, and like how absolutely awful it would be. I mean, like, you could never put yourself in that position, like, to understand how they feel, obviously, but like just imagining how they feel, awful. It's just absolutely awful and so senseless, like absolutely senseless. So anyway, I'm very glad that he's pleading guilty and he's going to be locked up, and I just pray for peace for the family. They're going to get to have their statements read. They're going to get to read their statements to him and all of that. And everybody in the comments is also like, yeah, but he needs to say why he did it. Like, he needs to say why he did it. And I just keep thinking, like, there's no amount of why. Like, he could stand up there and say why he did it, but it's not going to make it like where we understand why he did it. He did it because he's evil. And like, there's no why to that, you know? Maybe he could say, like, I had this thing for one of them and I was stalking her or something, maybe, but it's not going to really make you feel any better. So I just hate it. And I just hope that the families can find some sort of healing in this. But anyway, I just spent the last 30 minutes doing that. I need to like mentally disconnect. So I'm going to edit the last video. I have to edit this from yesterday. And I've already got the kids' clothes laid out. Not Nate's. I'm still washing some of his clothes. But I've got the other 2 kids' clothes laid out. All we're bringing, I am not going to bring a stitch of clothes more than this. 2 outfits, 1 pair of pajamas, and a bathing suit. That's all we're bringing for the kids and for us. I am not overpacking. I usually overpack like crazy. We are not doing that. If something terrible happened, like somebody's clothes got spilled or whatever, we can always wash them, you know? So I'm going to try to pack as light as possible. So I'm going to keep working on that, and I'll see y'all. I had to show y'all this. This stuff is amazing. I finally tried it. I've been holding on to it for like over a week. But I used to buy the instant powder espresso from Nescafe. I think it was that. There was a blonde, whatever it was. I used to do that all the time, but it always kept like getting clumped up and it was hard to mix together and then it was hard to scoop out because it got all chalky or whatever. This stuff is so much better. It's liquid, so it doesn't like chalk up, clump up, and I think the taste is way better. So they have different flavors. They have like a caramel one, a vanilla one, or just the regular, but this one had the lowest amount of calories. So I just added it to some water and then added some oat milk. It is so delicious. And this bottle was like maybe $7-ish, $7 or $8, and it makes 20 cups. You just put a tablespoon, and that's all I used was a tablespoon. So it's amazing. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. You guys, we're at church and the kids ate real quick. Lucy and Nate got Chick-fil-A. Mark got McDonald's. We filmed our podcast and everything's set up and it's only 5:45. So we still got 45 minutes before people are going to be here. I want to show you guys the different games we have. We'll have more, and as people come, they're going to bring games. The two over there are playing Don't Break the Ice. It's loud if you can. And anyway, we're just kind of hanging out and waiting. My hair looks beautiful. So let me know which game you would play. We have Candyland, Tapple, Don't Break the Ice.
It's super fun.
Was this Lizzie okay play?
Yeah.
Trouble. Sorry. This is one of our new favorites, Hues and Cues. And over here we have Connect 4. And then we're going to put all the ice cream over here. So far, I did bring our ice cream scoop from home. We had one at the church, and we just have sprinkles out because that's all we brought, besides the ice cream, and that's in the freezer. So I came in here to throw away the bulletins from Sunday. It's dark. There's something about a church being dark that's kind of crazy. But anyway, I feel like we're just going to be sitting around for a while. But kids are going to go ahead and play a little bit. Let me know what you would put on an ice cream sundae. This is what we're going to have. Vanilla ice cream or fudge swirl ice cream. Caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, marshmallows, M&Ms. I think someone's bringing Reese's cups, whipped cream, cherries, sprinkles, Oreos, bananas. I think that's it. So I don't know if I'm even going to eat ice cream. I'm not a big ice cream person. I may eat a little bit. But if I was going to make something, I'd probably do caramel. Definitely have to have a cherry or 3. I love cherries. Whipped cream. Maybe a banana. I'm not sure. I'm not a big ice cream person, honestly. But anyway, should be fun. I hope we have a good turnout. I think we should. Usually we do on fun nights like this. And it's a beautiful day, so who doesn't want to come eat some ice cream and play some games? I did bring Nate's Oreos with him, so he has something sweet to eat. And we are just gonna sit here and wait on some friends to get here. And I'm really looking forward to tonight. Hi.
Hey.
Do you want to say hello to the vlog?
Do I need to say hello to the
You
vlog?
don't have to.
Hey, everybody.
We have a little while to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited for ice cream night?
Always. It's my favorite thing in the world.
David loves ice cream. I was just saying, I don't even know. I'm not super big on ice cream. Maybe a little bit.
Ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream.
What do you like to put on your ice cream?
I like a base of vanilla, although you did get my favorite base ever, which is fudge ripple. I love it so much.
Fudge swirl.
Yeah, fudge swirl used to be called fudge ripple when I was growing up. But then I love to do that with like either a caramel or a chocolate, and then some sprinkle. I like some kind of crunch. Sometimes I'll do nuts, but I usually like sprinkles. And then every now and then I'll do marshmallows or chocolate chips just to add a little more texture to it. But I'm pretty simple. Just a good base and, you know.
I'm more of like a warm dessert person.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll have a cookie or a brownie in there. That's even better. I did get some sodas if anybody wants to do floats. So we'll see if anybody wants to.
I don't know. People might want to drink some with it. Maybe. I don't know.
This is not a flattering angle for me. Look like you have a head growing out of your shoulder.
Anyway, all right. We're just going to hang out. We're just going to chill.
I was able to get most, I think the kids are all packed almost. I don't have it in a suitcase yet, but I have all their clothes laid out. And I've got one outfit for me laid out. I need to lay out another one in my bathing suit. But other than that, we're pretty good for tomorrow. I'm going to go home and like put everything clothes-wise in a suitcase. And then tomorrow morning, we will put the toiletries together and the electronics. So anyway, after them messing with my teeth this morning, I feel like my teeth are so irritated. I always get like this after the dentist. It could be the cavity, but also I feel like everywhere just kind of hurts. I don't know why that is. Like, well, you know, they do that little scrape thing and all that. It just makes my teeth are sensitive. I just feel like kind of all over. So anyways, I will see you guys back after the ice cream. I'll let you know how it goes. We're hoping we have enough ice cream. Last year, we had way too much ice cream. So this year I scaled way back and we have a gallon of vanilla and a gallon of fudge, ripple, swirl, whatever it is. So I'm hoping that's enough. Surely it will be. I'm hoping. They said 1 gallon is like 20 servings. So we won't even have 20 people. Well, we probably will have 20. Anyway, fingers crossed. I always get way too much food, so I'm trying to like scale back so we don't have tons of wasted food, you know? So, but I always second guess myself and I'm like, oh, what if we run out? But I think we'll be okay. Last year we had so much ice cream. We had chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, and we had so much left over. So I'm trying to like not have the waste. So we shall see. All right, you guys, it's like 10 o'clock and I'm trying to find a quiet-ish place to film because everybody's in bed. They're in bed, but they're not asleep. It was really fun tonight. We had a great turnout, almost 20 people. I said 20, right? It's like, we're not going to have 20. Oh, well, we might. 19. So it was really fun. And then we came home and decided it was a great idea to cut Mark's hair because we really wanted it cut before we went to the pool and everything. It's just so much lighter when he has his haircut and like cooler for him. We thought it would be so easy because they just buzz it like all one length. It was a mess. Like, it took forever. We don't have super strong clippers and he's like wiggling all over, and then hair was getting in his eyes, his mouth. It was just a hot mess express. We finally got it sort of done. It's not perfect, but I've told David, like, forget it. $20 is $20. We'll just go get it cut in the salon at this point. Like, your sanity is worth something. But I do think the more we do it, we'll get better at it. Maybe we should invest in some better clippers. But I have a little secret sister gift here that David brought home. It has the cutest little strings. Like, I don't know how to describe them. They're very like bouncy. And there was a little envelope in here that had a TJ Maxx shopping cart. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, Home Sense, or Sierra. I love TJ Maxx. It's my favorite store. So that's awesome. Let's see what else is in here. I haven't opened it yet. Aww. The Arkansas hat. I'm going to wear this at the pool this weekend. Let's try it on. My hair is wet because after helping Mark with the, ooh, it's super cute. After helping Mark with the haircut, like trying to hold him still and stuff, I had hair all over me. Super cute cup. And a little baggie with post-it notes and pens, and it says, you are loved, you are enough, you are worthy, you are beautiful, and you are irreplaceable. I love post-it notes. I'm trying to unzip this. I can't do it with my teeth. Anyway, trust me, it's post-it notes and a couple pens. How sweet is that? And I love my hat. How adorable. I don't have anything that says Arkansas besides my sweatshirt that I wear all the time. So I'm going to take this with us to the pool. That'll be great. This is 1836 on the back. That must have been when Arkansas became a state. I'm assuming. And I'll have to drink iced coffee. I made another iced coffee before we left for church. So I've had 2 iced coffees today, but 0 hot coffee. So that's not too bad, right? Okay, the clothes are packed. I have a food bag of like snacks packed. That's it. So we're planning on trying to leave by 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I need to be up at least by 5 a.m. to finish packing toiletries and last minute stuff. I just had a very late dinner. I took some low carb wraps I took 2 of them. These are 60 calories each and 0 carbs. And I melted some mozzarella cheese. Sometimes I'll do mozzarella and turkey pepperoni, but today I just did mozzarella. Melted it on there and rolled it up, kind of like a mozzarella stick. They're really good if you put them in the air fryer or something, but I just microwaved them. And I dipped them in a little bit of pizza sauce. Super easy and super filling and high protein and really good. So that's what I had for a little late dinner. I was only able to eat like half of a small bowl of ice cream. I just get so sweetened out now with like ice cream. I'm not a big ice cream person, I told y'all that, but sweets taste extra sweet to me. So that's a good thing, but it was really good. I did ice cream, vanilla ice cream with caramel sauce, some strawberry, like preserved stuff or strawberry, whatever that stuff is, topping, and roasted pecans. Miss Cherry, if you're watching this, your pecans were delicious, and they reminded me so much of my nanny's pecans. Like, she had a pecan tree in her yard, and she would make these roasted pecans, and she showed me how to do it. Like, you take butter, you put it in like an iron skillet, and you roast the pecans with some salt. It tasted just like that, like nostalgia, and they were delicious. So I had some pecans and some M&Ms on there, whipped cream, and a cherry, and it was really good but sweet. And I played mostly games with the kids, but everybody had a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. If you are still watching, leave an ice cream emoji. What else? I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video really quick, and that way I really won't have to edit on our trip unless I want to. So everything will be posted through Saturday. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. Bye, everybody.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you.